Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps Soviet Corps, and I had some internet issues. I hope they're solved now. So let's see if we can continue the stream. We are at the Battle of the Dnieper. It's turn of 5 of 32 and everything should work out now. At least it looks fine. And we are making decent progress. We have, well, conquered a lot of open space with little resistance, to be fair. But we had almost no losses so far, or almost no damage so far. And now we found a big group of enemy, well, anti-tank units actually. So let's see. We might run into a counter-attack here as well. We will find out. Let's end our turn. Scout. He could do nothing. That's good. That's what the conscripts are for. Blocking the enemy. And he still might live, so this is quite a sturdy piece of equipment, and I'm happy about that. And a lot of scouts. Well, that hasn't been too bad. I think we can handle it. A lot of medium tanks, so nothing to worry about. They're only at experience level 2. So I think we can deal with it. Let's do it step by step. Let's get in some scouting information in the progress. Move forward our infantry unit. We can maybe outflank them. Let's see. Scout. Do your scouting job. Nothing here. We can already peek over the river in a few moments, but I don't want to risk it. So let's see. I'm leaving them alone for now. Let's concentrate on the big fight and let's see what we can do. Big level bomber. Let's damage it and then hopefully shoot it down. And yeah, this one has less experience, so we'll use it. Maybe it was a mistake, but I don't see any more planes, so doesn't matter because we can still move them. That's not an issue. So next priority, take out their scouting capabilities. Well, refuel the bomber might be helpful as well, and there are no Stugs mixed in, so that's at least promising. Yeah, and I think we'll just take them out one by one. No need to mess around. We have 2 pieces of infantry. There's no rafting opportunities in the south, so there's no airfield. Alright, there's an airfield here, so we can transfer more units to the south. Doesn't matter because our transports are ideal because they can drop in the open, so we can quickly relocate. That's not an issue. So I think the most important thing is to get rid of the enemy in our back first. Perfect. Conscripts doing their job. And I will use them to stall and block enemy units. I don't want to get outflanked, and I can concentrate all my artillery on the job of eliminating the enemy. So let's see. The T-34s are absolutely devastating regarding the offensive power. So I think it's enough to push him back. Move up. And then we'll pound them. And hopefully get rid of them. The only issue is let's concentrate all of our attacks and hopefully, well, it won't be enough to force a surrender. But it will damage it enough so that it's not a threat any longer. Get rid of it, and that might induce them to go into the city. That's a possibility. Couldn't get rid of the scout. That's annoying, but we will build a wall of defenders here. They shouldn't be able to outmaneuver or outflank us. Yeah. So, do we damage the tank? Or do we clear off the scout? I think getting rid of the scout actually is more useful, because now those are out of vision range and they might run into us and get blocked or stopped anyways. They can't go through here, so nothing we have to worry about. This is a vision range of 1. Unfortunately, yeah, we are spotted here, so that's a little bit of an issue. Move everything a little bit to the front. The tank can hold the line here, so no breakthroughs for them. Don't expect any more air attacks, but just in case, let's protect everything around here. The fighters are doing a protection job around here. That's fine as well. Let's leave everything as is. So I think that the situation is stabilized here. We can absolutely demolish them next turn. Hi Danny. And yeah, that's it. Let's move to the south. So the question here is, do we already engage or do we hold off? This is a difficult one to break, because a lot of anti-tank cannons, naval werfers, so it will be very hard to break it from the front. So the best way to do it most likely is outflank them, deal with the units and encircle them. Maybe that's what we should attempt to do. The other option is, yeah, just go in and pound them. Move the heavy equipment to the front Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Because our big advantage is that we outrange the naval Wehrmacht. So there's not an issue here. We can absolutely demolish or force surrenders. And this equipment can't stand a real pounding. That didn't do the trick, but I think we can slowly encircle them and deal with them. No use committing the OT for the moment. Once the anti-tank cannons are cleared, it will be safe to absolutely demolish them. So it's easier than expected, but I really don't think I can use my Air Force down here. So we'll shuffle it back to the north and see what we can do. Protect. And maybe in the process damage some tanks. That's it. Yeah, OT. Stay where you are for the moment. The only worrisome equipment is this Zhukov. So we'll keep the OT safe. Absolutely don't want to expose it. Yep. That's it. Let's end the turn. And perfect. Just as planned. Wow. And new equipment we can't use for the moment. And the conscripts even survived, so that's perfect. We can invest the prestige to get them up to full. Thanks again. But they did their job, blocked the enemy, soaked up damage. That's what we want to see. So let's do it step by step. Now we are lacking scouting information, but I think we'll just work our way through here. That one's dealt with. Block them. Kill them. And I guess suppress them. And once the naval Wehrmacht are dealt with, there's no risk involved. Kill them off, get rid of the air defenses, and then we should be safe. Move forward, we can complete the block and overwhelm them. So yeah, I think that should work out. Stay out of range of the scout. Don't want to get spotted. And once the naval Werfers are dealt with, that's not a problem anymore. Advanced infantry, yeah, everything is working out. I think the 1000 situation is not as bad. Hi Trafigo, welcome to the stream, and hi Gravity Shadow. So a few known faces and a few new ones. So let's see. So the situation in the south is not as bad as anticipated. The defenses here crumbled pretty quickly. The anti-tank cannons are not strong enough to damage us, and yeah, the naval Werfers were easy prey. Then we can crumble or demolish the anti-aircraft cannon. We know there's 188 here. Once that's done, they are finished. So let's concentrate on eliminating the rest of this tank force. Well, not as planned, but that's a job for the bomber to finish them. Keep pounding. Eliminate the tank in the city. Easy prey. Now we can take the city and protect ourselves. Yeah, the question is, the Panzer IVs don't have air defenses, so they're easy prey. I guess suppress. And well, their counterattack more or less is dealt with now. So make sure to finish them off completely. Well, not like that. Now the problem is you don't get full resupply, and we're in a little bit of a dangerous situation because the Kratschützen are providing vision, and the Stuk can attack whatever it pleases. So we'll retreat a little bit. Fortunately, we don't have anything that can shoot. Protect ourselves. They can't go through here, so that's at least a positive thing. Eliminate more vision. And yeah, I think build up a giant roadblock is the sensible thing to do. Move up. Everything should be protected now. The rafting location is already safe. Hi Santiago. I think new face to the stream. Welcome to the stream in that case. So eliminate another unit. So at least in the south, the vision problem is solved. Not sure if there are anti-aircraft units. So we'll just be sensible, protect everything, and maybe begin to shuffle units back. Because once the anti-aircraft units are dealt with, we're in a much better spot. Even bring a fighter back. And I don't think there's anything worth bombarding. No, let's shuffle back, refuel, and we can bombard the Sturk once we spot it again. Other than that, I think that's it for the turn. Let's hope we don't get outflanked, but not much we can do about it. Maybe double artillery protection. Yeah, we could get punished here, so move back for now. And now we should be safe. Let's end the turn. Okay. Anti-aircraft forces after all. But that hasn't been too bad. We now at least know more or less everything about the enemy positions. We'll eliminate the anti-tank capabilities. Clear a way through. And that should do the trick. Not a big threat anymore. Force it back. And we can definitely protect our tank in the city, so that's not an issue. Yeah, like that we should be safe. Maybe they want to reinforce the city. If they want to do that, that's fine with me. We know there's a scout, so I don't want to move up too aggressively. I might just keep the infantry here for the moment. Resupply. We know there are more anti-aircraft forces, so I don't want to get too cocky going in. We now see a lot. Yeah, he is in vision range, so that might be a problem. But on the other hand, those forces are not too strong. Yeah, we should be safe. And once this location is secured, hi Jamie. And once this location is secured, we have, well, we have to destroy all the units here, and then we can move to the north and use the rafting locations. But in the meantime, let's shoot down another level bomber. Get our own bomber ready for action. That's dealt with, and now we can take apart the remainder of the forces. And on the positive side, those units don't seem to be aggressive, so that's promising. Resupply. And use the conscripts to clean up. Well, as always, conscripts are not always good at their job, so... But we will forgive them this time. So nothing more in the back, we already see the gun. Got lucky with... Ah, that was a bad hit. But it's not too dangerous anymore. I think I will rather wait for more support before I attack. Grab supplies. Grab supplies. You are out of action. So I don't think I'm going to reinforce him at the moment. And I don't remember what's stationed here. I think it's an anti-tank cannon, but I'm not too sure. At least they lost their long-range scouting ability. And I think best thing will just to outflank them and see what we can do. Wow, and now that maybe finally is the end of our scouting plane, but it did a great job, now we know, and good positioning nevertheless. Nothing we can do, so let's just refuel for the moment. Don't think this gun will shoot, so we should be safe. And we should be able to pound them next turn. Yeah. No, it can't reach us, so that's fine. And we'll position ourselves to attack the city next turn. So that's working out. I like it. Still no losses so far, so that's good. Yeah, everything is good. Let's enter turn. That was a poor hit, lucky for us. And not much is happening. So a lot of new equipment coming in for next time, but I don't want to upgrade at the moment. Don't think it's worth it. So let's see. The Polikarpov lives. Great news for our side. We didn't get attacked here. That's great news. And now I think it's time to go in. Anti-tank cannon down. Dislodge them from the forest. Kind of, at least. Protect ourselves, and this way everything should be fine. Anti-aircraft cannon down. Now we can send in the cavalry. Wow, this is not good. Yeah, but like this we should be safe enough. That's good enough for me. And hopefully forcing back the scout. Nope. But now the Stug can't go through, so we should be relatively safe here. In case of air attack, let's protect, but honestly I don't expect too many troubles now. Whiffed again.